Hello and welcome to Day 9, Toolset Tuesday, Day 9 of the 2-Minute Author Challenge. And today's quote comes from Estée Lauder, and it's a beautiful one. "I never dreamed about success. I worked for it," she says. Hi, my name is Christopher Diarmani, and let me put on actually the right glasses because I keep forgetting. That's way better. My name is Christopher Diarmani, and I help authors go from blank page to finished first draft to publish book with ease. And it's a lot of fun helping authors do that. I love it. And so today's quote is really about process. Let me bring the slides back up. Writing a book is a marathon. It's not a sprint. And it's really easy to get caught up in the idea that, well, I have this great idea. I want to get it down and then I'll be done. And getting to done actually takes quite a long time, or it can. So it's a matter of approaching it with the right mindset in terms of we're in for the long haul here. We're going to be doing this every day for a month at a minimum or longer. And so to cross that finish line, it requires that we focus on commitment. We focus on applying our effort every single day. We focus on making sure that we're doing those important things every single day to make sure our book gets moved forward. And in a perfect world, it requires a plan. I'm a big believer in plans. I'm a big believer in outlines. And I'm a huge believer in what I call the roadmap for success, which is figuring out what your life needs to look like and what your outline needs to look like so you can figure out how to make that all work together moving toward this one goal, which is your completed draft of your book. So, as I say, it requires sacrifice, and that can take a lot of different look. It can look like a lot of different things. Let me try that. So, first thing is, what are you willing to give up in your daily life to make the space for writing? Because I say this a lot. Nobody, quote, finds the time to write. If we want to write a book, we have to make the time, and that requires making a sacrifice of other things in our lives, perhaps, that we need to do less of, we need to drop entirely, if only for a period of time. So in your life, if you're working on your book today, what is the one thing that you're willing to give up today in order to devote that time to writing? What are you willing to do less of so you can do the same thing, devote more time to writing? These are simple questions, but they can be difficult to answer for ourselves sometimes because we want what we want. We don't want to give up anything to get everything else that we want. That's sadly the way the human being is wired. Another thing is, what will you say no to in order to make the space to write your book? And what boundaries will you set with your family and your friends in order to protect that writing time so that you actually can get this done? So if only for a finite period of time, these are all the kind of questions you need to ask yourself and then answer honestly to figure out how you make that space to finish this book. And also, what boundaries will you set for yourself? Will you get up a little bit earlier? Will you stay up a little bit later? Will you write during lunchtime? Will you say no to, the extracurricular activity after work, going for drinks with friends or whatever? These are all really important questions to figure out, and especially for the answers, so that we can make that space. And I could go on forever, probably on this list, but I hope that you get the point. So the tool set tip for today is, if you don't have a daily writing plan already, I highly encourage you to book a writing appointment with yourself today. And then I would ask you to please make that appointment for actually a 7-day period. And then do the really, really most important thing. Keep that appointment for 7 days in a row. That may sound easy to you. That may sound impossible to you. From my own experience, I would suggest that it's easily doable if we have the willingness and the desire. And that can be the challenging part, right? And so what I would ask of you is that you maintain your personal integrity for those 7 days. And what does that mean? Really simply, it's, I will do what I say I will do, when I say I will do it, whether I feel like it or not. It's just that simple. Because here's the thing about inspiration. It's a complete myth. Inspiration is not the thing that shows up after we start. Sorry, inspiration is typically the thing that shows up after we begin. It's very, very seldom is inspiration the thing that gets me going, gets any writer going in the morning. Inspiration is one of those beautiful things that shows up after we've already done the hard work of getting started. So I love this graphic. This is what I like to call Someday Island. If you're waiting for inspiration before you start writing your book, or you start writing the next segment of your book, you're sitting on Someday Island. You're hoping and you're praying that someday you'll feel like writing your book. And ultimately, your book will never get done because it, like your inspiration, is stranded on Someday Island, along with the little statue dude sitting there, right? Waiting for forever. So if you want to get your book written, if you want to get your book completed, you need to take it off of Someday Island, make a plan, and then stick to the plan. And it could be as simple as scheduling a 15-minute writing appointment with yourself every single day at pick the time that works for you. It can be that simple. It really can. So if this has helped you move your book forward in some small way, I would love it if you would like and share it with your writing friends. I would also love it if you would share your takeaway. What did you get out of today's video? What was the one takeaway that you took from my thoughts about building this writing plan to move yourself forward? Secondly, I would love for you to connect with me on social media. The accounts are all on the screen there. Connecting with me on LinkedIn would be fantastic as well. And the easiest way to get to all those links is at the very bottom of the very bottom of that screen. sleekbio.com/Christopher. All the links to all my social media accounts are there. Really simple. And last, of course, this is the fun part. Join my July giveaway for a lifetime subscription to Publisher Rocket. If you're an author, you already know what this tool is all about. And if you're working on your first book, go check it out. Go to christopherdrmani.net/giveaway, and there's links there that will take you to some of the tutorials, some of the other things, so that you can learn a little bit more about this tool and discover why A, you need it, and B, the best way to get it would be to join the giveaway and win it for free. All right. So with that, I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day, and just take this quote to heart. You know, success doesn't come by dreaming about it. Success comes by hard work every single day. With that, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Bye-bye.